Hello and welcome to episode 34 of Leaf Blower Revolution. First we'll go back in time and look at the progress I made in terms of crafting up to having pretty decent ancient leaves. Not perfect, but certainly good enough for now. Then we'll look at today's footage and you'll have an overview of my progress in preparation for next episode, which will be alchemy. I cut as much footage as possible while keeping the narrative. I had a lot because this was supposed to be an episode. Craft Forge 4 out of 5 will enable me to have Moonstone leaves. But when they put this update up, I needed to do an update overview first. That's why we'll go back in time. But the final third of the video will be present time. I really want to show you the crafting process all the way to ancient leaves because I spent so much time on this. 27% chance to get Moonstone leaves, and I started first. I got rid of all that and started from scratch, and I was still making them manually. But when I will get access to desert and ancient leaves, it will be all autocraft. These are my first two Moonstone leaves, and I'm gonna cut in a moment where I have all Moonstone leaves. And the bar was pretty low. So long as I have maybe extra MLC or Trade Global Multiplier, let's call it TGM to make it faster when I narrate this. Okay, so TGM, I was starting to trade a little more and a little bit more MLC, although it's not that great by the way. Quality change to 100%. RNG quality is not very difficult to reach 100%. I was a bit low on beer, but you're gonna see how much I have today and how much I can get in trades, and it's day and night. I made a lot of progress. I'm excited to show you the present time, but first we'll have to take a look at the past. It's not that long though. In fact, I'm about to cut to the moment where I upgrade the Craft Forge to 5 out of 5 so I can make desert and ancient leaves. This is where I'm going to MLC here. 300 million. That's another thing where I made so much progress, and I don't know if for next episode I should MLC. I'm gonna really have to think about my strategy for the alchemy video. I'm really not sure what to do, and I'll explain all that next episode. Why I MLC'd or didn't MLC. I really have no clue if I should or not, but anyways. Here, Craft Forge 5 out of 5. This gives me a percentage, a very low percentage chance of getting ancient leaves, and also when I use the scroll it's a little better, but it's below 1%. That's why I'm gonna have to use auto crafting. Some of the quality craft is pretty low, but it's better than nothing. As you can see, 0.63% chance to get ancient leaves, and at first I was aiming only at that. Then I lowered the bar and allowed myself to get at least sand leaves temporarily. I cut most of it though because I want to speed up to the present moment. This is my first ancient leaf ever. It's not great because it doesn't have, I think it doesn't have floors, doesn't have TGM, doesn't matter. I just wanted to show you my first ancient leaf. It auto salvage too, so you can choose a level, and I was salvaging sand leaves, so I stopped doing that. This is floor 15 of the pyramid. I felt like showing you that. And this is one of my first legendary chests. I don't know if I got any before, but I want to point to this 1.37k beer. We'll compare this to the level of trades I can get. Trading is really the key to get a lot of beer right now for me. Legendary chest doesn't seem to give enough. But let's see what happens. I'll show you also the progress I made in both in the tower and the pyramid, and it's quite impressive, especially in the tower. So these are my sand leaves. They're temporary. Everything's temporary. These will all be changed and improved. Well, you gotta start somewhere, This is the autocraft process, and we'll cut all that. I really remove a lot of footage just to go as fast as possible. Okay, so here, there we go. We got all ancient leaves. They're not amazing, but it's a start. And I'm going to show them to you, but first I think I'm going to burn some orbs of BLC. Is that possible? I'm trying to remember what. Yes. So I had 154 orbs of VLC. That's something else, because when you dig, you get orbs of VLC. Today we're gonna use a lot of them. You'll see. So this is the first ancient leaf I will ever ascend. So I wanted to show you that too, because it's an important event on my account. So ascend. Reason why I ascend this, well, I do have TGM, more floors, and blower enemy damage. And that's what I'm looking for right now. I'll show you what I have presently. I improved all that very much, but maybe I still have this one. I don't remember, because this is old footage. Then I started upgrading it, you know. I think I burned all my cheese on that. I think the upgrade button will become gray. Yeah, I burned all my cheese. Now I have a lot of cheese thanks to trading. So 629 was my max floor, and you'll see where I stand today very soon. Present time. So this is today's footage. I recorded this just before doing this voiceover. Right now I'm digging. Let's go to a quiet place, and we'll take a look at my progress, where I stand right now as we speak, in preparation for next episode, which will be, once again, alchemy. I like hanging out here, it's pretty calm. I'm still digging though. So I'm gonna switch back to pet team number 3 because I want to show it to you. Alright, let's load this back up and I'll go super quick. Most of you know about this. So this one increased pet and unique leaf bonuses. This one increase in material spawn rate. Then the penguin is for trading, and the raccoon is for seeds. It's important because the trading is pretty expensive. This is the trading I got right now, but 2.56k is the lowest. I can go up to 7.5k if I'm lucky for beer trading. 7.5k per trade. So you can see the big difference with what you saw in the past with my legendary chests. But I don't know if legendary chests from higher areas in the pyramid give more. We'll see later when I make progress. Now we can take a look at my current. This is my best. I have a blower enemy damage in terms of number and percentage, but the bare minimum that I'm looking for now is TGM, more floors, and one of the 2 blower enemy damage, okay? And I need at least 1 leaf with extra scroll time, which I do have. That's where I am right now. It's improvable, but it's a start, okay? And this is the one that increases scroll duration. Why just 1? Because it's really difficult to get perfection here. Look at that, 4 hours, 2 hours. For me, it's good enough. And what I'm looking for ultimately is both blower damage bonuses on each leaves. But if I want scroll on top of that, I mean, it's so long, and I'm still using auto crafting, and I have quite low quality for 2 of them. So this is my best one for sure, and I'll keep it probably forever, I guess. And I'm gonna show you 2 of them that have super low craft quality. So this one will be replaced. 12% is unacceptable, it's no good. So I'll replace this one. And there's another one, I think. 67 is not great, but 12 is just no good. So I'll replace these 2, but not right now. There's certain things I want to do before I do that. First of all, I don't need to. You'll see because we're going to clear a floor on the pyramid. But later on, I'll do that. Look at that, 100,000 beer. I used to have so much difficulty getting them. So let's unlock a bunch of floors. Yeah, nice. So we'll unlock up to 31. I didn't know how far I would get. So it's pretty cool. Let's see how well we do. And look at that, 2332 max floor for the tower. And if I wanted to, I could make it much higher than this. I might make an episode floor 5000 for the fun of it. And look at that, 2.86 trillion MLC if I MLC right now. That's why I'm debating if I should do that. Why so much? Because I'm at floor 2300 and something. That would enable me to buy all sorts of very, very interesting things. Especially, I'm going to show you exactly what I'm looking for. By the way, I got to upgrade this to the max because I'm in the 2000s. I'm talking about, let's going to scroll down more, craft hammer. I would like to max out craft hammer before I start crafting again. And something else also I want to increase. This is mulch. Mulch chest is 20 out of 20. This is 1.66 billion mulch. I got, well, now I'm at 5.8 billion. I'm going to show you something pretty pathetic regarding mulch later on. You might laugh a bit. Everything's so expensive now. Through trading, though, I get a lot of mulch. And I don't need much to unlock new floors in the pyramid, so it's not bad. Oh, I pointed how much BLC I have. My goal is 1E300 BLC. Here I'm setting up my auto clicker. We're gonna open up or use a bunch of orbs of BLC. I'm gonna have to cut it out because look at the amount. Got 1,000 of them. Why? Because I did 100,000 digs. When you dig, you get orbs of BLC. And this auto upgrades up to R. I didn't switch to scientific notation because after Z, it switches automatically to scientific notation, and I'm really, really used to those letters, so I'm still using letters like a noob. So we're going to burn this all up, but I'm gonna do a jump cut. There you go. And now we're in the big W's. Even better, in the X's. So eventually we'll get 1E300 BLC coins, which is completely overkill and nice. Inner curse pyramid, let's try to beat floor 31. Let's see how well we do. These are my stats, and I have 818 C damage and 200 million health. Not enough regen to look at my regen going up so slow. I have so much health. I am absolutely immortal right now and destroy everything. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm gonna have to farm a lot of mats to be able to unlock new floors, but I completely destroyed this floor as if it was nothing, so it's pretty good. I'm gonna show you my gear also. Here's an epic chest. A little strange here because they don't show the visuals, just text. I don't know if it's a bug or whatever. So that's my gear. 6.42k curses. Remember when I had no curse at all? When I dig, I get curses too. Pretty cool. This is where I shoveled 100,000 times. So 32 million % increased damage. Not bad. And then trader, suitcase, wizard hat, whatever. These are my mats. Some of them are maxed out. Why am I so low for some? That's because I spent a lot upgrading my weapons. We're gonna take a look at that too. I didn't start on alchemy because I want a structure in this series. Next video, we're gonna do that and unlock these areas and stuff like this. I'm really curious about it, but I cannot touch it. Also this. I cannot touch it because I want a logical sequence in my episodes. I have to be patient, you know. So, okay, I maxed out all my weapons, and when you do, you get blower enemy damage 1000%. But shovel and the mulch sword gives another bonus. So I'm pointing to everything. So dig count +1, all 3 shovels give you that, so it's pretty nice. I was disappointed that the Holy Grail gives nothing, but okay, that's fine. But it's the sword that's a bit funny. I'm gonna show you the nice bonus that it gives me. It doesn't really make sense because it takes so long to farm the mats, right? Look at that, so it gives me 100% more mulch. Sounds good, right? So it doubles the mulch I get when I use the sword, but okay, let's use the sword, see how much mulch I get. It took me a long time to upgrade all these weapons, you know, while I was waiting to make an episode. 26, 26, 26, 26. But I got 5 billion. The only way I can make mulch is by trading, so it's a pretty bad bonus in my opinion. Anyways, the sword is good. at the very beginning of a challenge or early on in the game, I would say, but otherwise it's pretty bad. Dig count +1 also, and that's it. Yeah, it's all about trading if you want high levels of mulch. Everything is super expensive now, as I showed you. Okay, I'm still stuck in infertile grounds. I want to do bingo because you can read on your own what this is, but the TGM +200%, but that's not the one I'm gonna do. That's the other thing I want to do before I start. I'm gonna show you the other thing I want to do before I start crafting is World of Leaf Craft. I'm still gonna do that. Crafting rarity chance +5. I want this before I start improving my current ancient leaves. Alright, is there anything else? No, that's it. So as I said, next episode we'll really focus on alchemy. I need to decide whether I MLC or not. I'll think about it, then I'm gonna start recording clips. I don't know when it's gonna come out. I heard the season 3, should be in a month. I don't know how true that is, but I really hope it doesn't overlap over Christmas because I'll be gone for several days during Christmas. And I want to do F2P season. And that's all I got for you for today. I hope you liked this episode. If you did, please hit thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to support this channel, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss future videos. Thank you for watching and see you next time.